お兄ちゃん?
Hey guys, welcome back. First things first, I want to ask you a question. What comes to mind when I say African games? Not that. Not this. I mean this.
It's me, Mario.
Okay? Now today we're actually going to be talking a lot about gaming in Africa in general because I happen to enjoy gaming as a hobby. But Lucy, oh hey Lucy.
Hello.
Oh yeah, you're here.
It takes a while for everybody to realize that, but I'm good.
I don't give a fuck.
You're like always in the background. Yeah. So I and Lucy decided to have a conversation about whether gaming actually truly exists in Ghana and why it isn't as popular as we would like it to be, because when we look at the Western world, we have all these things like the EA Sports isn't just FIFA.
E.
The EA Sports games franchise isn't just FIFA, but somehow, some way, the only game that anyone ever seems to play more frequently or anyone has in any gaming center in Africa or in Ghana in general is FIFA. And sometimes I wonder why people don't actually play more games or get interested in more games.
Yeah, well, I think it's a popularity thing. I mean, the most popular form of entertainment here has always been football. I mean, growing up as a kid, I was a superstar
The
player.
most popular form of entertainment here has always been drinking.
For children, right.
I stand my ground.
So yeah, you kind of just, we idolize most of these players, so it's like the opportunity to use them is just so enchanting. So we go to video game centers, and I went to a lot of them where they had your Mortal Kombat.
Scorpion wins.
And they had your Need for Speeds and your F1s, but nobody gave a fuck.
Alright, okay, before we actually get into games, I want to talk about consoles. I mean, I've been to a lot of gaming centers with varying degrees of technology, from VR equipment to the straight up PS1 and chewed up cords. And yeah, from there to there, whenever I walk in, majority of the time people are always playing either Mortal Kombat or FIFA, mostly FIFA. Even though, we technically do play, I know that God of War is on some type of level here as well as what?
Who is it? Who are you?
What are the most popular games in Africa that people play in Ghana?
Call of Duty, because now with the
yeah.
online multiplayer options, a lot of people, because I have a few friends who are into online gaming. There's a mobile gaming crew in Ghana who specify in Call of Duty, and they have some amazing streaks. They're pretty good, and there are people who play Dauntless.
Yeah, but I haven't. I honestly think mobile games are more actually popular, considering all you need is usually speed and decent internet connection to actually play in some of those games.
No,
Plus, the phone is easily accessible.
but that is a misconception, because this is the thing. The only reason you're saying that is because you are surrounded by the middle class. It's only the middle class people who can afford high-speed internet every month. It's only the middle class people who can afford consoles in the privacy of their home, who can play those Call of Duties and all that. But when you go to a gaming center and you just stole your mother's 2 CDs or your mother's 5 CDs and
Tonight, motherfucker, your ass is gonna get it.
you and your boys, we don't have time to take turns. We playing against each other, because then it's kind of like it's a rite of passage.
Right.
You get what I mean? If you're from a family or a home, or you're doing well for yourself and you can afford all those things, you tend to come across a lot of people who also are within that range.
Because technically gaming here is a privilege.
Yeah.
It's not really like a hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very expensive privilege that you literally need to cultivate.
Exactly, and with that, it then comes down to why are people playing FIFA more? Because in the game centers, when you go there and you have 50p, you can play FIFA, whilst on the other ones, it's time. You know what I mean? I don't remember the gaming arcade center's name.
Actually, yeah, I remember one arcade game where one like gaming center where you could go for matches instead of time, whereas the RPG games are timed on TV, so there were time to switch off whenever, like, you know.
Yes, because RPG games can't be specifically timed with regards to, oh, you're playing to this limit. But the FIFA, on the other hand, is like, if I charge you 50p for a match and the match is set for 3, 4, 5 minutes, that's great. You can play multiple times. I'm gonna keep getting money. But if I tell you, okay, so you want to play God of War, okay, you're playing for one life, and this guy didn't tell you he's a top tier gamer, and then he comes to sit there with one life and beats the entire game without taking one form of damage, you have lost money, because this man has sat there for like 10 hours and hasn't even been hit once, and you're like, how the fuck?
I mean, one game is one game. It's different in an RPG. I mean, it's a different thing. So I don't, okay, that aside anyway, the fact that people actually commercialize this, does it take away from the actual enjoyment? Because you know that you have this certain amount of time to play this type of game, and you know that before I can finish an RPG game or a game heavily based on storyline, I need to actually sit down and have to get a lot of money and be immersed in it.
So then save money and buy your own console.
Do you know how much that costs?
Do you know how much you can get a PlayStation 1 console right now.
Like you said, now everyone is middle class.
Yeah, so you make do with what you got. If you save 70 CDs, you'll be able to get a PlayStation 1 console in Accra for 70 CDs. You spend another 20 CDs and buy a winning 11.
Where are you winning 11?
Hey, look.
Fine, okay, fine. Now we're backtracking for you to actually enjoy a console, like the actual active gaming. You have to backpedal in the type of console you're about to buy. Now you have to find people who have PS1 games still available. This isn't Craigslist where
I can take you to town right now and show you a place where old school PlayStation 1s, right? And that plastic glass case, I swear to God,
Really?
Accra right now, I swear, I will drive you there right now. Yeah.
How many people know that place? How many
Everybody,
people you know?
everybody in Accra does.
Everybody in Accra does?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in Accra. I don't know it.
Aha. Now, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Women in gaming.
Oh God.
That is the important one. Women in gaming. The concept. What do you think about women in gaming?
I think we play games like everyone else.
Do you think the rules of gaming should be changed to accommodate women?
What rules? There are rules?
Because the moment women gamers started popping up,
Right, okay.
all of a sudden it was like, video games are so toxic.
I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry to actually interrupt you, but what you just said there, when women gamers started popping up, when they've been there. We've literally been there, right? Gaming has been there. If you're saying that it just got mainstream and hip,
that's what I'm implying.
To be a female gamer,
yes.
That doesn't concern me. I've been playing since then.
Yes. When female gamers started becoming popular in the commercial circuits, suddenly the claim of bullying popped up. And it's like, they're like, oh, there needs to be protection against such and such kind of bullying online. And we're like, what are you guys talking about?
Okay, to be honest, sometimes y'all take it too far. I really do be watching those screaming children on COD and in like, those YouTube videos, compilations, funny compilations.
Yeah.
And I just be watching and it's just a thing that if you can't handle the situation that you're in, don't go into it.
It's funny, I'll knock your ass out! Fucking douchebag! No! Your mom, fag!
I don't know why I, as the type of gamer I am who likes just RPGs and quiet gaming, and literally I would only at most play with 2 people. I'm not gonna immediately toss myself into a war zone filled with men who can't hold their tongue and then act offended. It's stupid.
Yeah, but apparently it's the new thing now where it's like, oh, because this is the thing. A lot of guys, right, believe that most of the commercial women gamers are there based on publicity, not merit. And to a certain extent, I agree, but to a certain extent, because there are some there's this one chick on, I keep forgetting the game, but she is so good. She was so good, they accused her of being a mod. I think I showed you that.
Yeah.
So you get what I mean. So it's and then there's this all-female gaming team that went an entire season without winning a single match. You get what I mean? And then they were talking about making a reality show about them and all that. At the end of the day,
how does that disqualify them for being gamers? Just because they didn't win a match, or just because they're just casually playing games?
But it's a competitive circuit. There's no room for casual. You can try to make it
competitive golf and casual golf.
Yes, but they're
basketball.
in the competitive circuits.
Well, that happens to be your organization's fault for actually allowing them into that type of area. If your organizations, if you say that you have room, right? Your organization that provided everything, the tournaments for you, should be able to gatekeep properly. It's not the fault of these women. If I enter a competition, fine, competitive sports, female football, I train to enter the Champions League. I'm a fucking amateur. Like,
Wait, before you go, who are you playing for?
Bruh.
Say it so I roast you. I know who you're gonna say. Say it so I roast you.
No, I'm good.
Say it.
Arsenal. I'll play for Arsenal. So shut up. Yeah, so if it was a competitive sport, right? And I know that I won't know how to play. I won't know how to even kick a ball straight. And the organization says, come and play in the Champions League with your amateur team. If you win, you win. If you lose, good. And I found myself at the bottom of the table, but I played. That's my merit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If any other male team, or not even male, there are teams that have a mix of male and female. If any other team had that streak they had, they would have been dropped.
But that's the standard you hold for yourself. You can't hold, if I have different standards than you.
I mean, yes, they got dropped. They imploded and then...
Yeah, if you come to me and you're telling me, bro, I will win every game for you and bring home that prize money, and I'm like, bet. And you lose, and I'm like, fuck you. And then there's this gamer girl team that's like, all we can do is look cute and play the game. But we can't win.
Yo, they were trash, man.
We can't win, no, but we'll look cute in your gear and we'll play and have fun doing it.
Yeah.
And then they don't get dropped, they get paid. They came to do what they wanted to do. You failed at what you wanted to do.
So do you think, because they got slandered heavy online, I'm not even gonna cap, they got slandered heavy online. So do you think the slander is warranted? Consider this, that in any other competitive field, and now that esports is actually being considered even for Olympics and an actual sport, the slander is fine, just like any other sport.
Oh yeah, it's fine, just like in football where
there's constant
stupid teams.
As an Arsenal fan, you should know about the slander.
Shut up.
You bring off a Bamayan and Paul fucking William!
Just as there are grass level teams trying to reach into the Champions League, right? So like you guys are like, fuck off. And yes, so it will happen.
Yeah.
But just know that they are just doing it because, let's try our luck. You people are carrying it on your back as if
because they dedicated a lot. Most of the gamers, the competitive gamers out there, they've dedicated a long part, most of their lives to that. You cannot just walk in on the merit of being a woman. That's
it's
why
not I walked in thinking that we'll have fun and I got more money than you. Why you saw? Walk and die. No, you'll be playing
it's like me walking into a beauty pageant. You girls have been practicing on how to walk on heels for years, have to look perfect. I show up with jeans and a vest and pop my t-shirt open, and then I just look there, pose, wink at the judges and walk off, and I win.
It's the hot judge's fault. I'm not going to go against you. It's a hot judge's fault.
Oh, really?
Why? Because he winked at you. Because he fucking winked at you, right? I'm winking too, nigga. No, I'm just saying that you can't blame people. It's the organization's fault. If that, then in that situation, that means how can I now rush you and be like, yeah, it's your fucking fault that this happened. Like, this is your fault that I didn't win because you were here. You tried out. It doesn't fucking make sense. That's the person that made the decision. So, I mean, yes, it's warranted. The outrage is warranted. I'll be angry. It's your feelings. But it's your feelings that are hurt, not mine.
Okay, so then on the flip side of that, that point, when their feelings are hurt, they should be able to shut up and take it.
Yo, like that's why I'm saying, if you legit go into a game where boys are rushing each other and you think that, oh, they'll be gentlemen, you're fucking stupid.
Who gets mad when they lose? Because he can't fucking rank up. Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that all you fucking got, bitch?
Bro, like one kid online was like telling somebody, I'ma teabag your mom after I headshot you. And the dude goes, my mom is dead. And the other guy goes, fuck you and your mama. I'm like, God damn.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Oh, I don't, well.
So yeah, you looking from, I don't actually think those places are actually toxic as they say, because I know the type of environment. It's you looking in thinking that, oh shit, they say this, they say that. People who watch this program think I'm toxic just because I cuss.
Technically you are, but
Everybody's a little bit toxic, okay? Okay, it's fine. So I guess, yeah, okay, so let's just all get together, be a community, boys and girls gamers, and just have fun, okay? So thank you. Bye.
nice one.